James, I don't care what stars they give you. You're a five-star. You've been a five-star ever since much part there. Listen, man, University of Miami fans want to know one thing. Does University of Miami have a chance to get James Williams?
Definitely do have a chance.
Welcome to South Florida. Yeah. Welcome to South Florida. Welcome to South Florida. Welcome to South Florida.
When you on the field, is it pregame? Like, is it ever? Are you ever afraid? Does you ever feel fear, or do you ever feel pressure?
Nervous.
You ever feel pressure?
Not one bit.
None of that.
Nah.
Who's been your tough defender? Like, who's guarded you the tough?
Yeah, who's the toughest person you ever played?
I don't see nobody.
I knew this.
Nobody.
He was gonna give it the damn hood.
That's what I'm for. I'm a playmaker. I love receiving. I love to catch the ball. I love to go over people's head.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I just got to do what I do.
University of Miami, they land you, and then they land the number one. We call him football player, number one player in the nation, James Williams.
Yeah.
Both playing the same position, right? How do you envision that working? Are they telling you how that's gonna work, or?
Well, I feel like me and James two different safeties.
Uh-huh.
And I'm more of the ball hogging safety. He's more of the rangy playing, like you couldn't say like in the box, but like a striker position, strong safety.
Right.
And I'm more with the free safety. So I already know in practice that's gonna just build great competition. And when the game comes, it's gonna be easy.
That's what's
Because
up.
I know we go hand in hand because it's like we're the same person.
Right.
So he has like his strengths and weaknesses, and I have my strengths and weaknesses. And we're gonna he can feed off of me, learn how to, I guess, be more of the free safety, then I can learn off of him, be more of like a closer to the box safety.
Right.
So I feel like we just gonna make each other better.
Yeah, James played free safety. He wanted to play free safety. He was big on that. But James don't never be back at free safety. James be close to the line, the linebackers sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
that's
just him
yeah.
helping his team win.
That's his chess. Yeah, that's it. That's him playing chess with the team. I told him,
Yeah.
I covered James since he was that big, bro. I've known him all his life.
I just feel like every time it's just man on man. If he wins the battle, then that goes to play. He doesn't break on the run, or if this person like doesn't take that step, or certain things. It just, I feel like you beat your man every play, then you got the best chance to stop any team, or vice versa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5-star. Lean loyalty. 6'12", 276 pounds.
Yeah. After that, I just started going crazy. Tackles after tackle.
Yeah, the first play was like a tackle for loss, like 6.
Yeah.
Dog, they didn't touch you. Like,
Yeah, like they did.
Explain to me, dog. Like, what is that about? Like, how do they not? You 6'5", 300 pounds.
I mean,
Is it something? Is it a swim move? Is something you do? Like, they don't see you? You're teleporting? What's going on?
I'm too fast for long.
They don't realize you that fast when the game starts. Like,
I'm gonna be the best player on the field. Like, I just gotta show the world. Like, I'm the true 50. I'm the next 56 up. The next. I'm gonna just go crazy this year. Like, show people like, wow, at 56. Like, show them like I want to take care of my mom. I want to put in a big house, stupid cars, big pool in the backyard. Put on for my brothers, my nieces and nephews, like coaches. I think all of them was for like having me here at this like position that I'm in now, cause like it took hard work and dedication. Without all of them to guide me in the right path, I wouldn't be here today. So I think all of them for like helping me out. Like, yeah.
It's gonna take 3 motherfucking days, and that's what?
Big time players step up in big game. All the criticizing, all that, it's over, baby. Big time players step up in big game.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I don't know, dog. But when we had our 7-on-7 make a play, we had it on the table to incorporate opposite linemen, like what you're saying, like 5-on-5. We had to make a point system and everything for
Yes, sir.
it. The problem was this. This was the problem. Taravella didn't want to bring their offensive line and go against Chaminade. Not because they would lose. Because the coach didn't want to show Chaminade.
What they had?
Yeah. Because
That was before the season?
No, I'm just saying. Hold on, wait. Hypothetically, I'm just made up some names. No, I'm just making up names, but I'm giving you an example.
I get what you're saying.
Taravella, no, I'm just making up names. Just use a name. I'm just saying a smaller school didn't want to.
Yeah, they wanted to show what they
because
got.
Now they know. Oh man, they got an offensive tackle, but they might not be that good. But then that offensive tackle, and they didn't want to do that. You know, coaches be kind of hiding their kids because they don't be wanting people to know what they got. Yeah, that became like because offensive linemen down here are so they're hard to come by. You know what I'm saying? It's getting better now because the kids can play youth football. But it used to be hard to find big offensive linemen around here. You want to talk about something? You said y'all lost a lot last year. You want to tell the people something, right?
Oh yes. This is not our down yet. I want everybody to know it's not our down yet. We'll play everybody. I feel like honestly, it's gonna be one of our best years overall. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff come back. So every year they be like Chaminade down. We lose a lot of players. Like when we lost Papa, it was over. We lost Allen Hay, it was over. We lost all these people. People thought we was done. We came back and did the same thing. So I don't want y'all to think it's like down here. Yeah. You can get the smoke. Anybody can get the smoke.
Anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it.
Allen Hay, you know, you cool with Allen Hay? You talked to him lately?
Yeah, he was just at the school not too long ago.
He was?
Yeah.
He got bigger?
2-3 weeks back. Like he got more solid. Like he more like, you know what I'm saying? College starting to build his body up.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You think Allen Hay gonna be all right in Miami?
Yeah, I think he's gonna be good.
Yeah.
I feel like he can get developed at Miami.
Right. Who recruited you the hardest?
Indiana, Michigan State, University of Miami, and Florida.
Indiana, Michigan State, they recruit you, and Florida recruit you the hardest?
Yes, sir.
You said University of Miami?
Yes, sir.
Who recruited you from Miami?
Mirabal, Cristobal.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because I was messing with them real hard when they was at Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
Oregon was one of my top schools, and then they came to Miami, and they was messing with me just as much, probably not even most. So I was like, Miami know one of my top schools. Like, Miami was already messing with me before Cristobal and Mirabal. Like me and Coach Justice, we had a good relationship. They got that though. You know what I'm saying? I still got a good relationship, man. I got a real good relationship, man.
What's the key factor in you picking the school? Is it what's the key factor?
What's good?
Honestly,
We're good.
I don't even want to be close to home, to be honest. But I'll be close to home with it. Like if I like the school, I'll forget about all of that.
Yeah.
But I honestly don't want to be close to home.
You don't want to be close to home?
Yeah, because a lot of people telling me I should go out of state, experience what it's like. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere. I've been to Florida all my life. I never stayed in So they were saying like, and if I'm down here, they said it might hurt me.
It's a good part of the interview right here.
If I go to Miami,
Oh.
I have to down here, like, because everybody I know is down here.
You've been down here all your life.
All my life.
All your life.
IOD Squad, investor that, man. Stop putting your money in things while they up and then watching it go down. Any of that stuff happen to you yet? Running with some games, see you got on red, your blood.
Oh nothing like that.
Right.
But I stay in Liberia, and a lot of people know Liberia. So Liberia is a small neighborhood, Hollywood. So you know what I'm saying?
I can't hear that.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's just, you know what I'm saying?
It's tough.
Everywhere has a hood.
Yeah.
People probably don't even know Hollywood has a hood. Everywhere has a hood. That's really the hood.
Right.
That's why I stay safe.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so it's like
hood, Torn. It's the hood. Oh, okay.
I honestly don't want to be close to
You don't want to be close to home?
Yeah, because a lot of people telling me I should go out of state and experience what it's like, you know what I'm saying, somewhere else. I've been to Florida all my life. I never stayed nowhere else. So, you know what I'm saying, they was saying like, and if I'm down here, they said it might hurt me because sometimes it hurt a lot of players. Like, if I go to Miami, they said a lot of stuff can happen down here. Like, because everybody I know is down here.
You've been down here all your life?
All my life.
IOD Squad, investor that, man. Stop putting your money in things while they up and then watching it go down. Any of that stuff happen to you yet? You running with some games, see you got on red, your blood.
Oh, nothing like that.
Right.
but I stay in Liberia, and a lot of people know Liberia is. So Liberia is a small neighborhood, Hollywood. So you know what I'm saying. It's not wrong with it. It's just, you know what I'm saying.
It's tough.
I want to say everywhere has a hood.
Yeah.
People probably don't even know Hollywood has a hood, but everywhere have a hood. And that's really the hood of Hollywood.
Right.
That's why I stay. So.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so it's
Is
like
hood torn? Is hood? Oh, okay. All right.
so, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Exactly. It was like, you know what I'm saying? I stayed there.
Right.
And thing about me going to Miami is they saying my coach explained to me like them people that I know over there, right? I know in Liberia, I get UM, they're like, oh, come do this with me. Like, come to the club or something. And I get in an altercation with them.
Yeah.
Anything can happen. Anything can blow up. And I wouldn't have that opportunity to
do
that.
Some truth to that.
I go to Colorado, like he was saying, I go to Colorado. If I go to Indiana or something like that, they can't call me and tell me to come back down there and come to the neighborhood and come all of that. Because, you know what I'm saying, I'm like, my friends are my friends. So if I'm down here, like, they like, you know what I'm saying, like, come by, you know what I'm saying, I ain't talking to you in a minute, come by.
Right.
I don't want them, you know what I'm saying, feel no type of way because I'm like, okay, I can't come down there.
You see the pressure? You see this pressure on his face, The though?
Oh,
whole thing on First Prince about that. The whole thing.
You see this pressure on his face? Y'all think it ain't that easy.
So that's the reason why?
That's one of the reasons why. But
your mama be tripping.
No, my mama actually at first she was like, she wanted me to stay down here, but then she was like, she really wanted me to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, want me to experience.
John, he been his whole life, John.
You
think when you go to UM now, all of a sudden?
Okay, let's have a big boy conversation.
Big boy conversation happen right now.
What you're saying is true.
I ain't gonna let y'all hear the big boy conversation. Get out of there. All right, man. Listen, man. Get this morning breath show going. Y'all gotta go check out that video itself. I'm gonna drop it. We're gonna drop it today. The comment section. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the members already got it. It's already in the member section. They got it this morning. We're about to get into a big boy conversation right then. So listen, man. First thing goes Monday morning. I'm D, about to talk about everything from Bitcoin, the ball, NFTs, Canes, whatever, the LSU basketball team, the whole damn team done jumped in the portal. And we bring my boy John Drummond on here, man. John Drummond, I met John when he was coaching that Champagne Yacht when they had Trevante Valentine. And we're going to find out why Trevante Valentine ain't come to Miami. You know what I'm saying? Because John Drummond know firsthand why he didn't come. Now we're gonna get John in here to talk. John was at the scrimmage this weekend and been around a lot of top kids, man. We're gonna get John here and John gonna chop it up with us. John, man, John Williams, man, he talking about if he stay here, his friends, man, who the same friends you been with the last 5 years? Like, you better off with them than meeting the new dummies in the locker room you finna go meet, because them some real clowns. Nah, that was a real good interview, man. Y'all gotta go check it out. King Hall, that's kind of what I told him. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what I told him. His real friends will know his value and make sure he don't get in trouble. That's kind of the message we gave him. But whoever's putting that in this, but you see, somebody's telling him that, and it's not true. I wouldn't say it's not true. You know what I'm saying? It is true. It's just pros and cons. Some of the kids be in situations where they have to get from down here. Some of them do. So listen, man, 786-405-9499. Y'all want to get down with IOD Squad, invest or die. Right now, we up 50% on a option trade. Had a nice little talk last night, invest or die. And in the YouTube, you see the link is different in the YouTube. That is for the spring game party. We're having a spring game party, man. We 40 people, $15. So the first 40 get a ticket in. So the link is in. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the link right here. I'm gonna place the link right here for y'all. The link is also in the YouTube. Game party. We're gonna have some special guests. Eve may come. I know some of y'all But we're gonna see Eve again. Some of y'all don't like the Eve thing. I'm gonna try to see if we can get a couple. Well, we can get a couple recruits. I'm just trying to see the dynamic. You're gonna bring your own bottle. We'll have food there for y'all. Trying to gauge the recruit thing. We're gonna shoot a live show, man. So we'll have a guest there. We're gonna shoot a live show, but that's pre-spring game. Is Friday. Is in off of 441 Lavish Looney. Great artists. They got some University of Miami things they painted. I was over there the other day. You got a Jay-Z picture, man, worth $10,000. So we're talking about big time artists. You know what I'm saying? It's a tattoo shop, but they actually paint pictures, and they're gonna have some University of Miami stuff to sell. And you'll be able to get a tattoo. We gonna have a couple things going on. So man, just come by with us the night before the spring game. You ain't doing nothing. If you're in town, come by with us the night before the spring game. She gonna show them tits. I'm sure if Eve is in the house, Eve might show everything. Eve ain't got showing something ain't never stopped Eve from doing Nathan at all. Showing something ain't never stopped Eve from doing nothing at all. Oh boy. So yeah, I'm sure Eve do that. Eve do that right on the show. That ain't Nathan for her. Oh boy. Travis Lippard. I should have known that was you, Travis, talking about Eve taking off her shirt. We're gonna get John in here for a little bit, man. Talk to John for a second. John, what's up, bro?
What's good, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah, what you over there doing? Cracking peanuts or something, man? What the heck you got going on?
Man, I'm opening boxes, man. Shoot, get my inventory right, man. You know, I shop in
What you
I
say?
say I shop. I sell on Amazon, so I ship, pack, retail stuff and send it to Amazon and sell it from there.
You what you got, like a website or something? How it work?
Yeah, they give you. I mean, you get your website, but what I do retails. I mean, resale. So
Uh-huh.
I just resell a popular item that's already being sold on Amazon, and it's like it'll be one listing. I say it's for a knife. So if I get the knife at a competitive price and can make a profit,
Uh-huh.
then I can kind of compete. So let's say
Oh yeah.
the cheapest price is
Uh-huh.
19.99. You know, I could 19.99. I make it do it for 19.75, right? So that's what goes down with that.
No, yeah, I know what you're talking about. So listen, man, I was telling people who you are, man. I met you at Champagne Yacht, but before that, you was with what, Jackson?
Yeah, before that was Jackson. Before that, Northwestern. I got my start at Southwest High School. Was able to go down there and build that program with City Boys. Mainly my nephew LaMarcus Joyner. So I was able to get some
Uh-huh.
guys down there. We also had Chris Quinn who went to Purdue. So yeah, so that came back and got my start down at Southwest. Just grinding down there and shoot, making it happen.
LaMarcus Joyner, your nephew. I was just about to ask you who the best player you ever coached.
Obviously, as far as the best overall like player that had
Yeah.
kind of everything you want for as a coach, it had to be him.
Uh-huh.
Because from the weight room to everything that has to do with football, he was about football. Like he'll tell you he was born to play football. Even though I'm like, nah, God bless you with more talent. But if we coming from him, he was a football player. Everything he worked towards and everything he did was just for that, was for football. So as far as the best, most talented guy overall, is
Uh-huh.
him.
He's still in the league.
Yeah, he's in the league. He actually just re-upped his contract with New York Jets.
When I was in the
He
military,
was
not in the military.
only the
Go
second
ahead.
consistent All-American at Florida State. I say
Right.
he's only the second consistent All-American at Florida State history.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah,
I
man.
was
I always tell people that. I say, no, he was the only inconsistent one besides Derrick Brooks.
when I was in the corrections, man, it was a guy in there that would say he was Lamarcus Joyner brother in jail. Tall guy. He's always talking about his last name was Joyner.
Nah, he he had an older brother that was locked up.
Yeah, okay, so it was true.
Yeah, he had
Okay.
an older brother that was locked up. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he also
Okay.
had another neighbor. He had a neighbor that stayed across from him. I think I know who you're talking about. They called each other brothers because you know how we do in the hood, bro. Like if you grew up next to each other
Right.
all your life, you family.
Yeah.
So he called him brother too. So yeah, they
He was a real
know how it is,
tall
man. They grew up
cat.
in Victory Home projects.
Right.
The game is the
So
game, baby. We gonna make our
Lamarcus
bed.
Joyner is the best you ever coached. I think you got like a delay. You gotta have like
I think so as well. I don't know. I don't know if it's my browser.
Get out and come back in. All right.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. Come out and come back in. All right. So yeah, we're gonna get into that. That's John, man. John actually, I know when Trevante Valentine was down here, he actually lived with John. You know what I'm saying? If y'all remember the Trevante Valentine story. Somebody said the interview was low. I can hear it fine. Some people said it's low. Some people said they can hear. So we're gonna get him back in here. But look at this, man. LSU down to 0 scholarships players from 2021 after 2 more players enter the transfer portal. This story. Now the NCAA may wake up. LSU fired their coach, right? LSU forwards Alex Fudge and Mount Wilkinson entered the transfer portal Friday, becoming the 10th and 11th Tiger players to do so over the 3-week period since LSU fired previous coach Will Wade. 2 other Tigers, Tyree Eason and Darius Days, declared for the NBA draft. That leaves McMahon without a single scholarship player. The entire team got up and left, though. Now I bet you the NCAA start looking at the situation like, hey, wait a minute. That was too easy. Let's see if that's better. You can hear me now?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but I think you still got a delay. We could try to see if it'll work.
Yeah, so I'm on my laptop now, so let me get a better connection then.
Yeah, I think we still got a delay. So listen, Tyreek Stevenson, what position you think he's supposed to be playing?
I assumed it was. I really assumed that it was outside corner. I mean, I like him outside corner. I think he's a dog out there. I mean, that's what I assume. But he said something differently as far as wanting to play that slot nickel guy. But he's
right.
I mean, if he has that same outside skill ability, I mean, he has the hips. He has the cover ability. That kind of makes sense. I think, if you could play him at that position, because, he's an aggressive guy. We all know that he's an aggressive guy. And we can move him inside and replace him with somebody else that can kind of do the job outside. I think we're cooking with gas right there.
Well, yeah, because I was wondering, you as a coach, like you look at Tyreek and his body, like I just was wondering what position you think he should, because he's like 210, 215 pounds, ain't he?
Yeah, he's bulked up, man. He's a big guy now. So
yeah.
But I've seen thick guys like the Patriots. I've seen the thick guys play corner pretty good, right? So you could be thick, like Ronald Darby. You could be thick as hell and still play on the outside. So he's that kind of thick. Now, I haven't seen him run a 40 in a while. So if he still has that low 4.4 ability, hell yeah, put him at that neck, because he bulked up, like he's thick. He's thick. He's real thick. He can handle that.
Name the last cornerback that you saw that was that big.
A corner that was that big?
Can you remember any? I know they're gonna let us know in the comment section. They be knowing everything.
Oh no, I mean the last that was thick like that. Let me see. I know Darby was pretty thick, right? Outside guy to me.
Uh-huh.
Man, that's a
It
good
don't.
question.
They don't come that big, dog. They don't. They don't ever come. Yeah, like it's a different thing. Like I don't remember anybody in the comment section. Let us know. Brandon Browner was a bigger corner.
I'm trying to think,
Um,
bro. Brandon Brown.
yeah, somebody said Brandon Browner in the comment section. Yeah, we don't. You don't usually see cornerbacks that size.
Yeah, he's a different kind of guy. No, we don't.
Yeah,
Now you
I
don't
mean,
see thick guys like that. I mean,
yeah,
Antrell Roll was kind of like that. That's a big ass motherfucker on the outside.
yeah, he was.
Thick as hell.
Chris
They moved to the
McAllister.
safety in the NFL.
Chris McAllister.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
Yeah. Uh-huh. See, I knew they was gonna give us some names. Yeah, he so I guess if he have the ability, you know what I'm saying, he's an extremely a good athlete, Tyreek is. So I guess if he has the ability, you just don't really see him that size. Usually.
Yeah, I mean he's really bulked up, man. Like so, he'll play. I think he kind of aiming for that, and that's where he could see his draft stock in the league. Like I said, there is a need. Like that position is getting specifically drafted.
Right.
So you might as well go. I mean, that's just give you another niche.
Right. Jafari, why did Jafari Harvey have so much success the other day? Were you paying attention?
Man, it was one of those things where they got going in the scrimmages, right? And at the series, I think it just rode that wave. Like defense just started getting that momentum, and then it just became just like I think they were capitalized. Plus, we started sending people. Like we started sending motherfuckers from everywhere. So
Like we
now,
started sending blitzes.
yeah. So now it don't look as clean, right, for the offense. Where the first 4 or 5 days you just facing a straight 4-man front. There, wherever the guys line up in front of you, that's where you're coming from. But now you
Right.
start adding twists and blitzes and stunts and all that kind of stuff. Now that tackle ain't kicking back so fast, or now the quarterback may be trying to roll out because he got a sack when I think it was TVD tried to roll out a little bit. He was right there, knocked the ball down, had a sack on Jake Garcia. So when that pocket started to move, that's when he started having a little bit of success. So that was pretty cool. Now the good thing about TVD, he get the ball out like he's on a timer, like that ball. What I'm saying, gets out like that. But I mean, he had a clean pocket like the first 4 series, but then after that, like I said, the defense got the momentum and they just started coming.
You think Jake close to TVD?
I think so. I mean, not as much now as last year.
Right. It seems different, don't it?
Man,
It does. Yeah.
Yeah, if it was close last year, it ain't close now. It's a clear.
Right.
But you know what? I didn't think that may hurt Jake, and Jake actually told us 2 weeks ago. He talks about not being tall enough. Like he said he has to work more on timing because of he said man send over the old line. So he said that was his issue. Like he just got to work on timing and getting the ball out on time rather than trying to see exactly where he's throwing. He's saying throwing guys open and throwing to a spot. So that's what TVD had. Like TVD sits tall, high and tall in that pocket. And he ain't have to worry about anything. He can see over everybody.
Right. And Jake, I think that injury, he looks little out there to me, but I guess he wasn't working that much because of the injury. But you're right, there's a gap between those two now. In my member group, they were fussing about Jake taking over, and I'm like, now it seems to be a gap. It seems to be a gap between those two. Right.
And I even said it. I was like, man, I expected Jake to do this and that, and it's like, okay, hold on. You could clearly see who played last year and who didn't play.
Right. So the linebacker position. You say Troutman was out there. Did he play?
What number was he?
So Troutman is number. I don't know. I want to say 19 right off the bat. Right, my first. Yeah, number 19.
Oh, on defense.
The light skinned kid. Yeah.
There was a kid number 19, and I asked him. I was like, with an orange jersey. Okay,
That probably was
he didn't make.
Worsham. That was Worsham
What
probably.
do you know?
Worsham is the wide
I'm
receiver.
talking
Yeah.
about. I'm talking about. No. I told them to play. They were the defense. So defense had on white, whatever. No, I knew
Mhm.
Worsham, but then I was like, there was a 19 on defense,
Right.
but he didn't. I mean, he wasn't noticeable. I just like who was number
Yeah.
19.
Yeah. He's trapped me. He's a linebacker out of Edgewater. Our linebackers, I think we're gonna. I think a few linebackers aren't going to be there, man. And the names I could think of is maybe Cave and I think maybe Austin Cave, and maybe a few others. But linebackers, you heard some linebackers coming in. Tyreek said linebackers got some linebackers coming in, right?
Yeah, he said that. That shocked the hell out of me. He didn't say like a possibility. He didn't say we hoping. He was like, oh no, they coming in. I'm like, they coming in. I'm like, oh yeah. But okay, I will say this: the only linebackers that are getting reps are the first two, Stead and Smith. And then obviously Vicente, obviously Flag from last year. Your boy 34 who made some plays last year.
Yeah.
Him and then Huff. That's it. Nobody else get reps. Literally nobody else get reps. Nobody else get reps.
With Cave. I think we got Chase Smith coming. I think Chase will add to that.
But I'm telling you straight, nobody else get reps. Literally. Like those are the only ones who get, and the only reason why I think 34 got reps is because, or Flag is because Vicente was hurt, but that's it. That's all who got reps. Nobody else got in the game, literally.
But they've been running practice like that. Like practice has been running. Like, listen, only the people who need to get reps getting reps because we got to be on the time frame. That's what it seems like, dog. Listen, that's what it seems like. Like they've been running it. Like, listen, man, if you ain't gonna play, you ain't getting no reps. We got shit to install.
No, I'm telling y'all, like literally nobody. Like, okay, like your boy, I say Cyrus Moss. I say he's gonna be a dog. Like there is no third team DN. Like there is none. Like there's nobody getting reps after that. Like literally, like it's you see the dudes on the field practicing like individual drills, but anytime it comes to any kind of team or 907, that's a wrap.
You've been in a lot of colleges before. You ever seen it like that?
Ooh, boy, I can't remember, dog. I mean, I always seen in the springtime. I always seen, if they had to develop a kid, let's say they got a kid coming in first time starter, you see them get a lot of reps, but you always see the third team get reps. I've never seen it to where like nobody else gets in. Like I always tell people, they talk about the receivers. I say, man, the receiver group, they get more players in than anybody else. I say, not even the DBs. Like even the DBs, they're going. Like the only one that rotates in is Vincent. Other than that, nobody is getting reps. Nobody.
What? Okay, so what does that mean to you? Like, what does that tell you?
That means one, we got way too many linebackers on scholarship who ain't gonna contribute to the game. So they those numbers got to shrink.
Right.
Those numbers have to shrink. I think that position there, D tackles, we need the more D tackles. I mean, nobody else is. I think that's the problem with Leonard Taylor. His ass are getting too tired in practice. But there is no third team D tackles. Like there's only 8 guys getting reps the whole day. There is nobody else.
That's I said that earlier in practice with the quarterbacks. It was like 1 and 2, then 1 and 2, then 1 and 2.
Yeah, Jacory get his 3 plays. He'll get his 3.
They gave him 3 plays in the scrimmage. In practice, he don't get none. Nah, they do shadow reps. Like they stand behind the quarterback and he do like shadow reps. He ain't getting nothing in practice.
He did 2 reps on 7-on-7. The first one he threw out of bounds, and the second one he didn't even throw a pass. As soon as he didn't throw that, they stopped the drill, bro, and went to the next drill. And Coach Mario was in his ass. Yeah, he was like, he didn't throw the ball. Like, how you gonna throw the ball in the passing drill? He just ate it.
How you feel about him?
I ain't gonna lie, Coach. He got so much potential. He's so fucking big. And every time I look at him, the only thing I keep thinking in my head, what was I doing at this time when I was a 12th grader? Like in March, as a 12th grader, what was I doing? Probably just working out, bullshitting. This kid is at a major program getting reps. Even if he ain't getting all the reps, but he's in the program, he's lifting weights, he's learning the system. Like, Man, like and we know he's not going to play next year, right? So he gets to
Right.
literally get an extra half a year, get a full summer, get a
Mm-hmm.
whole entire season to try to come back, and he's still going to be young. Like he still is like fresh out of water. So I don't know. He got the potential to kind of really like because he has the size, and you can see that he don't have all the mechanics. But if you just figure just attrition, right? Okay, a guy should be getting progressively better at some kind of rate. I mean, his potential is crazy. At first, I was like, why we got this guy? But because he's an early enrollee, shit, he could be the shit. Like, he can right now. If Jake Garcia don't get better, he'll challenge Jake Garcia.
At first, that's how you felt about him. You thought that like you thought he ain't had nothing.
Yeah, because I didn't like his arm, and it's like I don't care about running quarterbacks. Like being an age where the ball got to go down the field. I don't give me no damn runner. Like Lamar Jackson is unique, right? And that's it. He's Lamar Jackson. I don't want to be in a situation like Florida where I got two goddamn glorified receivers playing quarterback because I can throw it a little bit. No, I need a quarterback.
So you think in this day and age we need a pocket quarterback?
Yeah. A pocket quarterback. Remember, you can be able to run. You don't have to be a running quarterback to be a runner.
Right,
But
kind of like
you need
Kansas City
somebody,
quarterback, like Mahomes.
Yeah,
Right.
like you don't have to necessarily be a pocket quarterback, but you got like Lamar Jackson was able to throw the ball down the field. Like I thought he was a good passer in college, you know what I'm saying, for the college game. But you got to be able to push the ball down the field. If you can't push the ball down the field, then what we gonna be doing? Like you're gonna be struggling with a fucking running quarterback for the next how many years? Like that shit is miserable.
Right. Listen, you well, I always go back to this, man, because I thought so much of this kid, Trevante Valentine, right? I always go back to Trevante Valentine, dog. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? And tell people how good he really was. Was he ever coming to Miami?
All right, hold on. I want to start with this. If you would have
Sorry.
still had that footage from this year, that shit would be so classic right now. I mean, do you understand the views?
I do got some of it.
Dog, do you understand the views? Do
We'll
you
talk about it. I
understand
got
like
some of it. I find it in my archives, like like hidden in a folder called dump folder. When I was trying
and not only that, you're talking about a start of a program that was spearheaded by two other great guys who kept it fucking going, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like that should be epic, dog. Especially, telling that year. Look, man, Trevante Valentine, he was he's one of them guys you get as a coach that you're never gonna get again, right? A guy who's just a freak of nature, 6'4", maybe 6'4.5", 300. He came to us like over 350, bro. And he was still running 5 flats, dog. Like he still was jumping 32s, like dunking basketballs. And he was so explosive. But you know what, coach? He couldn't even bench 225. Like I think his high was like 205. So he was that explosive, that big, and he was like upper body strength weak.
Really?
Yeah. But once we got him like on that weights and got him like lifting, because he had his issue was this, coach. He never had people to like really put their foot in his ass. So once he kind of gained down here, you got a Dade County coaching. So he added that with strength, and that's when he became unstoppable. Like so
was he ever going to Miami? I know he was committed to Miami, right?
He was committed to Miami. He was locked into Miami. He was going to Miami. And then shit changed when you go on a visit. So remember, he never went on college visits, right? Because remember, he started off being committed to Louisville because they was like the first school on him. And then got with Miami. So now he started going to other visits and stuff. And it's like, combine that with what he was seeing from Miami. Now it's like, hold on. This is what I want to do. This is where I want to go. And the biggest knot that the D'Onofrio had is the D'Onofrio was an odd man front, and he did not want to play nose guard in college, and that was his biggest knot. So once LSU came, LSU having success, and they're putting guys in the league, and now you got that dynamic where remember Miami didn't have that connection to the alum that they have. So the veterans wasn't calling Trevante, but shit for LSU, the veterans was calling Trevante. I forgot Marcus Spears was calling them like shit like that. So you got that connection, but UM didn't have that market thing going like they have now. So when it came down to it, we took our last unofficial visit there. He watched film, They showed him what he was playing. I mean, coach laid it out. Like I said, I always fuck with Golden because the Golden is a football. Like when it comes to football,
Yeah.
he's a football guy. Like fuck that. I don't care what nobody say. D'Onofrio had good scheme. It's just he went about it the wrong way. Like I told him, I say, dog, you got a different athlete in the South. Like damn near everybody play man to man. That's what our kids love to play. We got the athlete, the skill, do it. You can't come in with a zone concept to play some man. You got to come in with a man aggressive defense. Then you can back it off to some zone and some zone pressures. And then you don't get guys like a Tracy Howard and trying to change them into your system, talking about, oh, this is what they run in the NFL. I say, no, everybody run different in the NFL. I said, but most NFL teams play fucking man to man, dog. Like at the end of the day, go get your money.
He wasn't listening to you, huh?
Nah, but they had their own the philosophy they had was this: we're gonna get guys in, we know where the program at, we're gonna get guys in, get them, we're gonna work them, we're gonna make sure we got these guys foundational program and then build them. The shit sounded great, but it's like, bro, you don't have that much time at Miami. At Temple, you can sit in that shit, or my guy at Wake Forest got the same plan. You can sit at those kind of schools and do that. You're not gonna do that shit at Miami. You're not gonna just sit and say, okay, hey, you know, we played these many underclassmen, we got these guys coming back, we're gonna be hell in the future. They not saying that shit. They saying you get blew the hell out by Clemson, and then Clemson ain't even go into the locker room. They sat in that hot ass sun and they kept beating your ass. Like nah, dog, you can't. You know.
There, you just said a lot right there, dog. So D'Onofrio, listen, it's funny you bring him up because that's when I got to meet D'Onofrio when he was recruiting Javonte Valentine, when I was filming, when I was covering y'all.
Yeah.
And that was the first time I saw him, dog. And to me, he felt like a used car salesman. It didn't feel like when I met Golden. Golden when I met him at the prison speaking to the inmates, and I was like, oh, this blue-eyed motherfucker might be okay. Like he wasn't, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't who I thought he was, but D'Onofrio, he just came across as kind of, I don't know, try to text your girlfriend. I don't know. It came across as kind of sleazy, dog. But you had conversations with him numerous times, I'm sure, huh?
Nah, actually, man, only once. And when I went down there, kind of, that was it.
So who was talking to him, Mike?
I don't know.
Wow.
I think he was talking to him like straight in. Like I didn't care. I didn't care if he went to Miami. I really didn't give a fuck.
You didn't care what?
I didn't care if he went to Miami or not. I didn't care where he went.
Oh, right.
So whoever was recruiting, it was mostly Hurley Brown though. Like Hurley Brown was like the main guy.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah, so Hurley Brown was the main guy.
So Hurley Brown was the one recruiting him.
Yeah, because he was from that area, Palm Bay.
Yeah.
Oh, they're from the same area, so he was like the number one recruiter.
Okay. Before I get you out here, I'm gonna bring this up. You said something the other day. You said, man, James Williams was like, I'm gonna ask you two things. James Williams was like a beast. When we get to the point where all our guys look like James, then that's when we own to something.
Yeah, that's when you say we're gonna challenge the big boys. Like they got that. Like James Williams, like nobody. If James Williams was at Alabama, or LSU, or Georgia, he'll look like one of them. It won't even be like, oh, look at that big kid.
That's how the kids look. Y'all listening to him now? I hope that y'all listening to him. Because that's what I saw when I was on that field at the Alabama game. When I saw Alabama warm up, I was like, whoa. Yeah, when you see it face to face, like, oh shit. So you say all their players look like James.
Yeah, that's the standard. That's the standard, dog. Like, man, what are y'all like? We always look at it. And me and my boys always talk like, man, Miami got these little ass players. I'm like, no, now you understand what I'm saying. Talking about we gonna beat them with scheme. These dudes are big, dog. like Tyreek Stevenson, like they look like Tyreek Stevenson, all of them. You know what I'm saying? Like they look like him, but they running fast and they athletic. You know, like. Right. We don't got Tyree Stevens that running 4-4s right now. You know what I'm saying? Like we need that.
Where did they have James at?
Oh man, you're all over the field.
Yeah, because when we were there the other day, they had Blaze at safety, and James was like down at the line. You know what I'm saying?
Man, he everywhere, dog.
Okay, so he's just moving around.
Yeah, he everywhere.
So listen, man, go ahead and pack your boxes, man. Y'all check out John on Space. He be on Space all day long on Canes Unfiltered, bro. Like he be there all day long. So y'all check John out, man. I'm gonna bring you on here more, man. These people like what you were saying, dog.
All right, I appreciate you, Streeter, man. No problem, man.
Yo,
Thanks for having me. Yes, sir.
yeah. That's John. That's John, man. Y'all see him on the spaces all the time. But y'all don't really know who he is. I don't think. He's been coaching in South Florida for a while, and he's seen a lot of talent. You know what I'm saying? Javante Valentine, I remember, was living with him. I remember that. Said a few interesting things. You know what I'm saying? No D D'Onofrio. Yeah, man. I mean, I never take these guys as being dumb. Like when it comes to these coaches, I just think sometimes, like he said, they had a wrong approach. Like even Tracy said, he don't think the scheme was bad. He just think they were playing football the way they know how to play football. Who fault is that, man? Who hired them? You know what I'm saying? So y'all check us out, man. So the link to the party, the link to the spring game party. We're having a spring game get together the night before. That's the link, and it's pinned at the top of the YouTube page. It's only taking like 40 people. You know what I'm saying? So the first 40 come. First 40 pay their $15 come. Then there's $25 at the door. We're gonna shoot the show live. We'll have gas and food, and you bring your own bottle, and just have a nice time. Cause you know the spring game probably gonna be a movie, dog. I mean, from what they've been trying to do around here, I think the spring game is gonna be lit. If you see posted up here, LSU down to 0 scholarships, man, that is crazy. All LSU players done jumped in the portal. That is crazy. And John said he was talking to Tyreek, and in the member section, we had a linebacker conversation last week in the member section, and that's information that we talked about in the member section is still like it's nowhere, it's not out. But John was saying Tyreek told him there would be some linebackers. He's thinking some linebackers on the way. And I was just hoping that the linebackers we had were just underdeveloped, like they just was underdeveloped, and they were going to come along and get better. But it may be some attrition there, man. For 2 or 3 of those guys. Stacy said we got more linebackers coming for sure. Porter finna be on fire in a second, man. How many? How many? I wonder how many kids are in the portal right now. I wonder. How many kids are in the portal? Listen, man, we got a space Wednesday. Probably gonna have a special guest on Wednesday space. It's every Wednesday. We do a space every Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? 7:30 every Wednesday. Yeah, every Wednesday we do a space. So Wednesday, y'all check us out. Don't forget us. I just got a piece of information. I'm gonna see if this true. I'm gonna see if this true before I say anything about this. This can't be real. I'm not even gonna repeat this. I'm not even buying this. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh well, no. I'm looking at. I just read something that said Bryce Young was in the portal. And it's an actual article, dog. Like, it had to be an April Fool's joke, though. Because he's definitely not in the portal. Definitely not. Shout out to Sean Rounds, man, with the $5, man. Listen, man, Sean Rounds always supporting, man. Been supporting for a while, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I definitely do. Let's see if we can get this in, man. Look at this. What is this crap? One day ago, Alabama football, Bryce Young enters the transfer portal. What is this? The Bama Hammer. Decided he was tired of all the losing at Alabama and wants to take his talents where he is more appreciated. What is this crap? So I checked the portal. Just like we was looking last night, North Carolina A&T enters the ACC. And Bryce Young is not in the portal. Like, that is some crazy crap. Must be an April Fool's joke. But yeah, we Hayes called me like, hey man, you heard something about North Carolina A&T coming into the ACC? And there was an actual article written about North Carolina A&T in the ACC. And we was like, man, this can't be real, man. Like, what the hell? Because it was the only article and nothing else to support it. You feel me? So here we go. Talk about Bryce Young in the portal. What is that crap? I wish they had a count on how many kids was in the portal. Dylan Gabriel, Max Johnson, Jaden Daniels. And it's just the quarterbacks. Kalen Wiggins, transfer from FIU. Kalen Newton. Yeah, ain't that's Cam Newton, little brother? Damn. He done transferred. Yeah, he was at Howard, Auburn. Now he transferring from Auburn? Well, y'all thought it was just problem kids in the portal. Boy, that's what one. That's 3 5-star quarterbacks in the portal. Caleb Williams, Quinn Ewers, Jackson Dart. Dylan Gabriel took from UCF to OU. Ole Miss got the highest transfer ranking. I'm not sure how they ranking people in the transfer ranking. You saw one where they were saying Miami was joining the SEC. I saw that one. Yeah, man, a lot of April Fool stuff going on around here, man. Y'all just getting in here, man. We kind of previewed the DeAndre Duffus interview. The members, it released it to the members. We're gonna release it here shortly. After the show to everybody else. We got a spring game party coming up Friday night before the spring game. You got to purchase tickets. The link is in the comment section and it's pinned at the top of the YouTube. You got to purchase tickets or it's going to go up $10 at the door if we have space. We're only selling 40 tickets for now. So you got to get a ticket if you plan on coming. I know y'all gonna be in town. You know, spring gonna be a movie. Y'all might well come chill with us. We may have some special guests. We're gonna shoot a live show. You may be a part of the show. We may have Eve down here since a lot of y'all love looking at Eve tits. We may have her down here, and some other guests coming through. I know the funny thing about Eve is some of y'all love Eve, like Leopard love Eve. I don't think Sean Rounds he ain't too hot. No. He ain't too hot on Eve, you know what I'm saying? But it's weird how some of y'all love Eve and some of y'all like, keep Eve out of my football. It's kind of funny how that is. Yeah, that's kind of funny. Sounds like Jaron Williams. And we also had John Drummond on here. If y'all just getting in here, John was in here talking some good shit about quarterbacks, about LaMarcus Joyner, he was at the scrimmage the other day. He's a coach at Miami International. You know, coaches get to go to scrimmages, so he was at the scrimmage. Let me see. Sounds like we need to count on how many people just sitting. I would love to know how many people just sitting in that thing. It's a lot. You got to be up to 2,000 and something, 2,500 or something. It's a lot. Yeah. So, and if you just getting here, man, LSU entire basketball team has entered the transfer portal, and now I think the NCAA will. Now I think they'll take a look at something and be like, "Hey, wait a minute. Like, we reevaluate this. Like, what do we do?" I think they'll take a look at it now. Other than that, man, for the people who are asking how to get into the member group me, you got to become a member on YouTube or sign up for IOD Squad. No, ain't no practice today. Practice tomorrow. Or sign up for IOD Squad. That's how you get in the member group me. So you do either or sign up on YouTube. The link is in the description. I think it is. It should be down there somewhere. If not, I'll place it right now. I'll put that right in there now. Bam. I guess I'll add here we go, boom. Spring game party link right there. Get your ticket now. Don't be talking about, oh man, I forgot to get my ticket. If we got space, you're gonna have to pay that $25. You get your ticket now for $15. Malik Rozier, the best quarterback from Bama to Florida. Malik Rozier, what's good, Footballville? Malik Rozier, the best quarterback the last 10 years. Malik did his thing. He did his thing now. I don't know. TVD hit the scene last year, Malik. I know that's you hiding behind that thing, Malik. So listen, since Malik Rozier in here, tell me this. Was Malik Rozier the best quarterback in the last 10 years? Let me know in the comment section. And if the NCAA doesn't address it in an appropriate manner, Then what? The kids. Malik Rosier led us to ACC championship. See, only Malik Rosier knows that. Look how fast he came back with that. Only Malik Rosier knows that. Well, if it wasn't Malik Rosier, who is it? Brad Kaya? The last 10 years? And then Malik had a lucky year. Malik trains TVD. Does he? Really? That's funny, dog. Dog done came in here and set it off. You love you, and you from Bama. That's why I know it's you. That's why I know you Malik Rosier. You Malik Rosier dad. Either one. Well, if you love you, man, you him on his way back, dog. You him on his way back. So listen, man, y'all come party with us and come check us out on our Twitter space Wednesday night on Twitter at 7:30. We got Duffus dropping for y'all in a little bit, man. We're gonna drop Duffus, man. Chaminade offensive guard. He just left the University of Miami on the visit. Say he fell in love with the campus. That's gonna drop for y'all. Kaya never went to ACC. That boy got all the Malik Rosier facts. That boy got all the Malik Rosier facts. But yeah, y'all check us out. And listen, for the ones who could purchase the NFT, man, shout out to y'all, man. The value keep going up. The value keep going up. The links are everywhere. They're on top of the Twitters. So y'all check it out and come be a part of that, dog. Don't say. I was watching a video this morning that was saying NFTs are at the same place that Bitcoin was. I was watching the video this morning. It's a lot of value in that stuff, man. Stephen Morris, low-key the best quarterback in 10 years. Uh-oh. Stephen Morris had them dogs on the outside too, boy. Who he had? Philip Dorsett, Stacy Coley. We was number 2 in the country with Malik name under quarterback. That was higher. This dog know all of Malik. He know all of Malik. He fast with it too. All of Malik Rosier facts, dog. All right, Malik. Stephen Moore still in the league? Damn, is he? So listen, man, that's an hour, man. We're gonna get up out of here. I got some things to take care of, man. But go get your spring game ticket, even if you don't know if you're going or not. Lock yourself in because it ain't gonna be that many sold, man. I think they're gonna go pretty fast. I appreciate y'all, man. If y'all want to get down with Investor, 786-459-9499. If y'all want to become a member, the link is in the description. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all the fam. Y'all just as big as part of this show as I am. Y'all kind of make it happen sometimes with the content. I just love Malik put on Mobile. I just love Malik put on Mobile. I'm not sure he's still. Too loud coming here with the straight no. No. The straight no. All right, man. Y'all dogging Malik Rosier. He in here, dog. Don't be dogging him like that. But I'm D-Man, 786-459-9499. Send us a text if you're trying to get down with the tickets, IOD Squad, any of that stuff, man. We here. The number scrolling at the bottom. I'm D. Insane, what's good with you, bro? Chris, what's good? And I'm about to get out of here.